Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I'm here to bring you a deck profile. Today was the Ultimate Cup, using the modified rules for Top Cut events. And the modified rules, for those of you who don't know, I did a video on it a little bit ago, but this modified rules for March and April Ultimate Cups are single color deck building with a couple extra cards on a restricted list that's just for this. It did include mulligans, so only one color. Your deck all has to share one color, and play with mulligans, blah blah blah. I go over the rule sets, it's all over the internet. Tons of people have talked about it to death, but today I came top 32, 21st to be specific, with BloomHydra. So I figured I'd show you guys the deck. You know, it's BloomHydra, it's top 32. I think BloomHydra is really strong in this format, and I think if I hadn't have tunnel visioned a little bit, if I was a little more deliberate with my plays, I could have done a lot better. So I think that this deck had the potential to do really well. Definitely one of my losses was just due to me tunnel visioning and then going to a game 3 in which I just got varianced out of the game. But all my games were really good. So I'm going to go through the deck and then we can talk about the matchups, what I like and dislike about the deck, and yeah. So starting with the eggs, of course, we play 4 Argomon. It's the best egg, it's the one you want to see. And 1 Gummymon. Gummymon came up a lot, actually. I really did like having Gummymon in the deck. And I did get to draw quite a few cards with it. So for the rookies, we have the 4 Searcher Palmon. It's going to grab you the cards you want to see. There's not a lot to say about it. This is like your prime target to play for free. If you get a double hit off it, it's just a lot of value. I did also play 2 of the starter deck Palmon. I don't know if it came up a ton. It does come up not so much for your top end, but when you go into a veggie or like something small that's 3k, 5k to swing over stuff, you could swing over like 4ks. And that kind of comes up if you need to like get something off the board to stead their aggression. It doesn't come up a lot, but it can come up. So I thought it was better than the on-board draw card Palmon. I liked having the inheritable, like the level 5s being able to kill other level 5s is just not bad. Played 4 of the EX Pomu. When it suspends, you suspend one of their Digimon. Really good card, helps with board control, helps with control in general, and it's, you know, it's any added effect is great. I played 2 of the Floodgate Pomus. I felt like 2 was enough. 3 could have been better, like, so these can be these if you want to run more of them, but it does stop your stuff too. So just something to be careful with. But I could see me going to 3 of these in the Ultimate Cup format, especially because it does hurt Bloom, and Bloom is very popular. And then 2 Terriermons. This was I decided to go to this over the Draw Palmon because originally I was running, I think, 3 Draw Palmons, 3 of these Pomus, and I went to 2 of these, 2 Draw Palmons, and like I don't know. I ended up going with the Terriermons. It came in really handy today. Came up a lot. I'm a big fan of Terriermon in this deck, even though it's not a plant vegetation or a fairy. For the level 4s, played 4 Sunflow. It's one of your engine cards. Its inheritable is great. It's on Digivolving is great. As long as you have the memory to keep turn, it's all around just a great card. And then you have your 4 red veggies and 4 Weedmons. They're cheap evos. They're 3k. They're vegetation. Again, it's your engine. It's your consistency. It's good. I guess like 1 or 2 Weedmon could be a flex spot. I've seen people play the Parasaur or the new Vegiemon. It's okay. I value the one to evolve more after testing a little bit, and I didn't really miss any of the other cards. For level 5s, we played 4 Agitar. You need the 4. This card is amazing. 10 out of 10. It's what makes the deck go good. So it's inheritable is amazing. Its effect is amazing. It's just a really good card. 2 Cherrymon, because Cherrymon really does save you in a lot of matchups. Just the ability to redirect an attack. It doesn't block. You don't have to suspend. It's really good. I have the 2 Blossoms and 1 Argo. If you don't want to run the Terriermons, you don't have to run the Argo. It could be another Blossom. But I like Argo for the ability to drop something, whether it's a Terriermon or a Pomu or a Searcher Palmon, whatever the case may be. Because a lot of times, like, the magic number for Bloom is like 3. I ended up with 3 a lot. So if you could climb going to like the Argomon, when he swings, you drop that 4th and you hit that 3rd check. That's just a really nice place. But he isn't a vegetation, so that can come up. So I could see, you know, you dropping it. But I mean, it's a 1-0 for a reason. I thought it was really strong. For level 6s, 3 Hydramon and 4 Bloomlord. The Bloomlord gives you power to go fast. The Hydramon stops your opponent from going fast. They synergize with each other perfectly. They are the best duo in the game. I'm a big fan of the way that they synergize and support one another. If it's a deck that wants to race you, you lean on your Hydras. Excuse me. If it's a deck that wants to set up, you lean on your Blooms. That being said, yeah, sequencing can be really important in this deck depending on the matchup. So be careful not to tunnel vision, like if you're watching me on stream. Just, you know, pay attention to your effects. Make sure you get the best out of them. Make sure you're doing them in a proper sequence. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't overthink or underthink what your plays should be, and don't get got by your own getting good. For options, we have 3 green memory boosts. I could see it being 4, but I wanted space for 2 Samity Santis. These are kind of flex. You could run 1, and I've seen people run a Grandisol. I've seen people run 2 green memory boosts. I've seen people run 4 green memory boosts with less tamers. I like Samity Santi because it kind of answers their floodgates very cheap, and it keeps their tamers suspended if you're playing against hybrid, or if it's against like Ulforce, and you know they won't be able to unsuspend a million times. I just think Samity is really strong. The 1 HPD, when you see HPD, you're like almost never losing that game, to be completely honest. And then finally 2 Mimis. This was a 1 of. I went to 2 because games you see Mimi. How do you word it? You don't always have time to drop the Mimi, but if it gets hit in security, or if you're like kind of bricked up early game and you have the time to drop it, it just goes wild. And it can win a lot of games that you shouldn't win. I mean, it's still just back to like 1.0 format, just raising with the Mimi for the last swing. Came up a lot today, so that's the list. I think it's really strong in the Ultimate Cup format. I think it's really strong, period. Like, this isn't very different from the BT11 list. I mean, I might make a choice or 2 different based on meta, but overall... Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day, guys. I'm so sorry about the yawning. But overall, it's a powerful list. It gets the job done. And it got the job done. Came 21st. Only lost twice. I lost first round and 7th round. I think. But I guess we could talk about the matchups. Round 1, I did play BloomHydra. Was very close set of 3 games. He very handedly got game 1. I feel like I very handedly got game 2. And in game 3, it just came down to a couple things here or there that could have gone different. There was a turn early where I didn't really think out my play all the way through till the end, and I popped a memory boost because I was like, oh, I'll put him at 1, but he had a memory setter, and I kind of wasted that. Could have made a difference having that 2 memory in a later turn, but who knows? Game could have gone either way, to be honest. And then round 2, I played Skull Knightmon. I did feel like I didn't have a lot of trouble with that one. Let me try and remember my matchups here throughout the day. round 3. Oh no. How do I get to the matchups? What did I play round 3? I usually take notes on this stuff, so I do apologize for that. Here we go. So yeah, round 1 I did lose to BloomHydra. Round 2 I beat Skull Knightmon. Round 3 I played Jose, of course. Jose Salas, shout outs to him. Great player, phenomenal player. He was playing Leo Bond. I did win that one, but I think some of that was just he was unfamiliar with how Bloom Lord worked. So I did get a little bit lucky. Round 4, I played against Dobrik. I didn't end up getting that one, but he smacked me around in the first game of that one. And I did end up coming back from that, just leaning heavily on the Hydramons. Once you answer the Dobrikmon, the first stack, they're kind of out of gas. Round 5, I played against... What was he playing? I do not remember what he was playing in round 5, so I'm sorry to my opponent. Was it maybe a mirror match? I think it might have been a mirror match. If not, I do apologize. I just cannot remember round 5. Round 6, I played Antics, Anthony from Team Icewall, and he was playing Ulforce, Ulforce Leomon. Super cool deck. Did go in my favor. I have a lot of experience against Ulforce because one of my locals plays that deck quite a bit, and one of my teammates is very familiar with that deck, so I learned it before Nats because I was unfamiliar, and I kind of got a crash course in it. Round 7, I played against Lack. He was playing Blue Flare, and I believe I got it against him. Yeah, that was the Blue Flare I did win against. Round 8, I played another Blue Flare, and I did end up losing that one. I feel like I tunneled just a little bit, but that's okay. It happens. And then it was a great game. Guy was super nice. And round 9, I played against Wind, Miami's very own Wind Machado, and I did get it against him. He was playing Blue Flare as well, so ended the day 7-2. Pretty happy overall, coming 21st. Again, you know, just little differences in my plays could have made a big difference in my result, but top 32 is pretty good. I'll take it. Just wanted to share the deck, talk a little bit about the Ultimate Cup format. I think it's a nice breath of fresh air. It feels refreshing to have something just a little different you could deck build with, a little different to play in. Sorry if I'm kind of rambling. I'm scattered to find my thoughts. Long day, streamed for 12 hours, but had a lot of fun. Thank you again, everyone, for the support. Thank you to all the people I played against. It was a lot of fun against all of you. If you stopped by the stream, my stream summary said that there were 500 unique viewers, which is wild. And we had like a constant of like 20 to 30 all day, which felt great. The community is great, and I had a lot of fun. I think today really kind of reinvigorated my passion for actually competing. For a while, I just didn't feel like I was as passionate about being a competitor. Like I like playing in tournaments. I like playing the game. And I think today I really wanted it today. So my losses hurt a little more than they usually do. But overall, I'm satisfied with my performance. I'm really happy with the community and the way it just felt fun. It was still competitive. It was still a good time. I feel like everyone was very supportive of one another and each other. And that's all you can really ask for. That being said, quick announcement. Next week's Ultimate Cup for PPG, I will be co-commentating with Max Tapera. So please check out PPG's Twitch next Saturday for live coverage of that event by me and him. Super excited for that. It's my first time commentating an official event that isn't my own, or I mean, official event period. My events aren't official. And other than that, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Ultimate Cup format. Let me know what you're excited to see. Please stop by that stream and say hi to me and Max. We're going to be just having a good time talking about Digimon, talking about the game, and I hope that we are entertaining for you guys. Other than that, join the Discord, playing our Monday night events. We're doing Ultimate Cup format, of course, so we could practice, giving away good prizes, trying to stay relevant for you guys. I think that's everything. So like, comment, subscribe, hang out a while. I love you guys. I love this game. I love this community. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.